Hi everyone, this is Valentine here from Eden West Gourmet. I'm the chef and owner here in this beautiful gourmet store where we host cooking classes as well. Now during the pandemic we have switched to online cooking classes as well as an online store with curbside pickup, and we're trying to adapt the best that we can. Today we just wanted to present to you a recipe that's going to bring you a little bit of sunshine in the house. It's a chicken tajine with some preserved lemon. And we're going to do that with quite a few ingredients that we now carry in the store, which I'm really excited that we just received. Of course, we have the Spanish olive oil that we've been carrying here for a while, but we also have those very nice little preserved lemons, so you don't have to wonder where to get those. And then some olives here. And then we have harissa paste for a little bit of a kick. And then finally, to serve, we have also this beautiful rose harissa, which is also a harissa paste, but with some rose petal in it to make it really nice and fancy. And then, of course, we carry a whole array of spices that we're going to use for the recipe as well. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so now we are going to marinate our chicken. So the first step to this recipe is to create a marinade and let the chicken marinate for a few hours. If you can overnight, it's even better, but at least a few hours before you cook it. So for the chicken, you can use a whole chicken. That's a recipe for about 4 people. You can use about a whole chicken cut in pieces, or if I can't find a whole chicken or I don't have one on hand, I like to also use the legs, the full quarter legs, so 4 of them. And then what else do we need? We need some garlic, so there is 6 garlic cloves here, diced really thin, some fresh ginger, about 1 teaspoon of grated fresh ginger, and then we have an array of spices there. So there is 1 teaspoon of paprika right there, you have half a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 tablespoon of ras el hanout. Ras el hanout is a Moroccan spice blend, so there is actually 12 spices mixed into this one. Okay, and then we're gonna need a little bit of olive oil, about 1 tablespoon, and we're gonna mix all of that together in a bowl here with also 1 preserved lemon cut in little pieces like this. Okay, so we're gonna mix everything into the bowl to create a marinade, and then we're going to rub that all over the chicken and let it sit for a little while. I like to use gloves to do that because those spices will stain your skin, and I like to just rub the chicken with my hands. Otherwise, you could use a brush if you don't want to use your hand, and just use a spatula to do the mix. Okay, so we just put all of the ingredients together into a bowl. So ginger, garlic, the diced preserved lemon, and all of the spices here. Okay, so this is all going into a bowl, and then we're gonna add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. There you go. And then we're gonna blend that with a hand or with a spatula to create a thick paste. Just blend this well until it's getting a little wet and pasty, just like that. And we're going to rub that paste onto our chicken. So you can put the chicken into a larger tray like this one and lay your pieces there, and then just take some of that rub and place it all over the chicken. And then you can go ahead with your hands and massage those wonderful spices right into the meat so that the taste really gets in there. Okay, so on the top, underneath, you notice that I use pieces of chicken with skin and bones. Like this, you don't have to add extra fat, it gives a little extra flavor, and I really enjoy the darker pieces of meat, but if that's not your favorite, you can do the exact same thing with chicken breast. Alright, and then on the last one. Okay, so it's nicely covered with all the spices. Really changes the color already. So I rub that in as best as possible in the chicken. And then now we're gonna let it rest for a few hours. So just cover that with a plastic wrap. Just take off the glove first. There we go. And just cover with the wrap. And place it in the fridge for a few hours, and we'll be back then. Hello everyone, and we are back now with our tagine being completely cooked. It's been 45 minutes in the oven, and let's look at how delicious it is. So be careful because it's very hot. And let's remove that lid, and there you go. Look at this beautiful dish of tagine with everything cooked in those wonderful spices. Doesn't it look appetizing? Great, right? Okay, so how do we serve this? Well, one of the best side dish to a tagine is some couscous, of course, some semolina. So you can just add a little bit of your semolina in the plate here. And then I prefer to keep it plain because you're gonna have some of the sauce and spices from the tagine to go along with that. There you go. And now we're gonna grab one piece of the chicken right there and put it on a plate. And then let's see if we can grab a little bit of those vegetables under the chicken here. Let's make some room. Then here we can find some of those vegetables. So now we put a little bit of a side of vegetables right there. There you go. And then of course some of the wonderful flavorful sauce broth that you have at the bottom of the dish. We're just gonna add that some of the couscous and at the bottom of a plate. Just like that. Okay, and then to finish, you can sprinkle a little bit of fresh chopped parsley or cilantro. Great colors. There you go. And for the extra kick, now you can add a little bit of a beautiful rose harissa that's gonna really bring it to another level. Look at this color. Harissa is pretty much red hot peppers dried and smashed together with harissa into a paste, and then they add some extra spices, and in this case there is rose petal in it. That's very Moroccan. So you can add a little bit here on the side of your dish to mingle together with the rest of your. Alright, here is our dish all put together. There you go. So now you have your chicken tagine in a plate with the chicken here, the vegetables, the couscous, and then the rose harissa to serve for extra spice. There you go. Bon appetit. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really happy that I got to share this recipe with you. That's one of my favorite recipes. It's going to warm you all the way inside out and bring some sunshine in the kitchen a little bit. To see more about our cooking classes, just check our website at edenwestgourmet.ca, and I hope you guys will join us for a cooking class one of those days. Thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye.